See the sky, see the clouds amongst the sun.
Hi guys, you're here with Lulu Mystique. If you're new here, welcome, and if you are returning, welcome back. Guys, I am just over the moon. I think you're gonna see this a few days after, but the subscribers to my page, oh my gosh, thank you so much. I woke up with like 78 subscribers and then woke up to like 100 or just over 100. I am in so much happiness. Thank you guys for just connecting with me. It is an absolute pleasure. But anyway, I hope you're all doing well, especially through the Lionsgate 88 portal. I have experienced quite a lot, and I know today, well, you're probably not going to see this one until maybe the 13th, 14th of August. Okay, but on I always have weird stuff happening around me and I really love it. So on the 88 portal, I actually saw a shooting star, and that just brought so much joy to me. Okay, I hope everyone's doing well, because it seems like a lot of purging and cleansing has happened during this portal. But nonetheless, an energy connected with me, and I've been sitting with it for a few days before I went ahead to do a reading on it. Just to kind of give you a little bit of a background of the energy that I'm feeling. Somebody has made contact with their cosmic ancestors, sorry. And again, this may sound weird, but I'll always just say it how I've seen it. So someone has made contact with their cosmic ancestors in their dream. Okay, it felt like a dream, but it wasn't. And they've taken you up to, if you want to call it their spaceship or their planet, they've taken you up. And what I saw was, it was like they put you in an Iron Man suit. And this suit literally recalibrated your whole entire system. Now, what also happened in this was, it was a triad. So there was three of you. I don't know if it's three versions of you or if it's just three people who are very much in tune with you on a soul level, but they've taken you up. And then after they've done what they've had to do just to like reconfigurate you, you could actually fly in these suits, and you've landed in a field. Okay, but before I go any further with that, I always like to open my readings with an angel ascension card. That was like a tease, wasn't it? With an angel ascension card, first and foremost, just to bless the space, but also to see what energies want to connect with us at this moment in time, or who wants to participate in this read. So let's get on with that. Then I can continue with what animals. Okay, so like we read it and then we do the affirmation afterwards. So animals, like humans, animals have come to Earth on their own soul journey. Originating from many planets and universes, some animals are here to learn, while others are here solely to teach or enlighten us. Because they are heart-centered, animals on this planet are designed to have experiences that are different from ours. The way in which we treat animals profoundly affect their ascension path as well as our own. Your guidance today is to call in Archangel, Lord have mercy, I don't even know how to say this angel's name. It's spelled Fhelyai, okay? Angel of animals to look after them, Archangel Michael to protect them, and the unicorns to enlighten them. And the affirmation is, I honor and respect all animals. And that's come out for a reason which I will explain. But let's do our opening cards first and foremost, and then I can explain more to you, and then we can dip into this energy just a little bit further for you guys. I feel like I haven't got my camera in the right position, but hey, we ride. Okay, so we've got the Horse King, assistance and control, and then the Queen of Light, illumination, enlightenment and celebration. Okay. Oh, got another one that flipped. Oh, and the chess queen, trust and strategizing. And then, it's all making sense. Well, I already know what's going on here, but I always like to see if there's anything additional that wants to be added, you know. Let's see. And the reason why I said it's funny the animals came out is because, well, you'll see as I dip into this energy further for you guys. Oh, there we go. We've got magical realms, belief, confidence, and co-create. And last one. And we've got enchantment, the Etheric Med Team. Okay, so that already is showing you what energy is here for us, okay? So anyway, once your cosmic ancestors have taken you up and they've done what they've had to do, you and these three others were released and placed into a field, okay? And there was a place where you could actually stash your kind of like Iron Man, but not Iron Man suits, okay? And it infused certain spiritual gifts in you. It reawakened what was already there and just made it a lot more potent. But the special uniqueness of what was happening, okay, and it's gonna take us all around the block, this one, okay? You ended up, the gift of invisibility was given to you, but you ended up in a house, okay? And you was assisting a little girl who was crying, okay? And the more I sat with this energy and the more they showed me what was going on, you was, I don't know how to explain this properly, but I'm going to try my best. You was what's the word? You manifested almost like the invisible friend to your mum. Okay, so it was like you was her guardian angel that manifested as an invisible friend that kept her safe through a lot of things that happened to her in her childhood. And the connection that you and her had, okay, on an energy level, okay, she loved you so much as an invisible friend, okay? It's going to sound a little bit all over the place. Even though she saw you as an invisible friend, you was more like her guardian angel, okay? So you was more of an etheric being, an energy being. And the bond that you two created, it's giving me like Archangel Michael vibes, like who you was to your mum on an energy level. And the bond that you two created, she literally manifested you to be her child, okay? And you agreed to this contract, okay? And you came forth as her child, okay? And what I also saw was, because of the type of soul that you was, you came here with an animal guide that watched over you as an infant, okay? And they showed me in particular a bird, an owl for some, or just a bird in general, okay? An animal with wings, a bird, okay? For some, specifically an owl. And this owl watched over you, okay? You may even have memories of just the kind of noise that an owl makes, or you just may have an affinity with birds, or you like to wake up early just to hear the birds sing, okay? And what's happened along your journey and along the way is you've manifested as a child, okay? And it's like you agreed to a contract, but you really didn't know what you was getting yourself involved in. You didn't realize like how ghetto this human experience is, okay? And it's like you came here to fulfill, you know, being that guardian for your mum. And some of you may have even felt like you, even though you are your parent's child, you actually feel like you're their parent, because you've always had this kind of protectiveness towards them because of who you was in spirit to them before you manifested as a human, as their child. Yeah, so that was the energy that I was sitting with me, and I was just really like, just, it was almost like I was watching a movie. That's what it felt like. I was like, what else? Is there anything else that you want to, you know, show us in this? But let's go in a bit deeper. Okay, so you got the ultimate supreme divine protection. So this is what you have come to this planet with, but also what you was, in particularly for your mum. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay. Yes, so this kind of really correlates that even though you manifested into human form, it's like only in this kind of time are you realizing or putting the joining the dots as to who and what you really are. Okay. And you know, some of your memories are coming back. So the first card that's come out is Labyrinth. Okay. Finding your way even though you cannot see a way. So it's almost like blind faith, but not, if that makes sense. It's like in your physical form, it feels like you don't know which direction you're taking. These messages are coming in, like how do you interpretate them? But on a soulful level, you know exactly what you're here for. Okay. And what also is happening is, for a lot of people especially, you are walking karma for them. If people come amongst you and they don't want to learn their lessons on a soulful level, because of this divine protection, it literally plays out their karma for them. Okay. Right. We've got quite a few that's fallen out. So we've got sonic healing as well. And they, like I said, for the chosen ones, you really need to be careful with the frequencies you're listening to. You have to be careful with the type of music you're listening to. And I did touch on it before. There is there's a particular high frequency sound that is needed to activate other parts of you. Okay. You've got I love you just the way you are. This is you talking to yourself. This is a memory for yourself. Not remember who you are. Love yourself just the way you are. Okay, so that you can unlock the true divinity that you are within yourself. Okay, so yes. Wow, I love how this energy is coming out. We've got divine intersection. So at this moment in time, it's almost like you're at a crossroad where no matter what path you take, there are always options for you. Okay, so you just need to take the path that feels most comfortable for you. Okay, don't shortchange yourself. Please don't play yourself down to be less than who and what you are. This is a time where you need to just take that leap of faith, step into your power and follow your destiny out. Okay, you are a healer too. You may have words of wisdom. You may have a beautiful voice where you sing. You may be a poet. You may play the drums. You may just have a way that you express yourself. Okay. Figure out a way to share it with the world. Okay. And as always, as soon as sonic healing comes up, we always get the crystal chambers. And it's something that keeps on. Okay. Okay. There's the link. So there was some in this Iron Man kind of suit that they gave you. Okay, it's making sense now. It's almost like they used an infusion of crystals. It's in its own right like a crystal chamber with the sounds of the sonics that did something. Again, that high frequency I'm speaking of is this like what they've configured you with, they downloaded you with, they uploaded information into you. There's something happening right now, okay, where sonic healing and crystal healing is of extreme importance, okay? But what they're also showing me, and it's kind of taking me off a little bit off from this reading, but what they're showing me is that something to do, again, I think I've touched on this before, certain elements that are within our earth, okay? Our cosmic ancestors use these elements, things like pyrite, certain types of crystals. Pyrite is a crystal. Once they had the right type of crystals and they got the right frequency of sound, this is how they made things levitate, okay? And it's almost like this ancient but futuristic technology is coming back again, like it's being rediscovered, okay? Henceforth, the almost Iron Man suit where you could fly. Like, how are we doing this? How is it being powered? How is it being operated? Okay. And then just to bring it all together, like on a microcosmic level, we've got the fire serpent, balance and equilibrium. Okay. So this is the chakras. This is the Kundalini energy, creating calm and serenity within yourself. Chakra alignment, which to me, again, represents almost like an etheric energy, an etheric crystal that lies within these ciphers within you that rotate, okay? And then we've got Sihiki, all right? The mental and emotional healing, calming of the mind, restore emotional balance and harmony, which is extremely important. And what they're telling me right now is times have been testing at this moment in time, okay? Especially through this Lionsgate portal. I know everybody, sometimes the way things are advertised, it's like people really think that this spiritual journey is all rainbows and, you know, butterflies and fairy dust. And this shit is hard as hell. I don't know how you guys experience the Lionsgate, but like I posted, it was a lot of purging and healing and crying that happened for me. Just letting go of things. Even things I thought I had already let go of, I had to let go of it even deeper. Okay? And just literally rebirth. And like I said to you guys, in that moment of doing that purge is when I saw a shooting star, or at least that's what it looked like, if you catch my drift, because this thing was moving in the sky. It shone really, really brightly when I saw it and I looked at it, and then literally it's like the light switched off and it just disappeared out of the sky. Okay, so again, I just hope that the Lionsgate has treated you a little bit more softly, but you're understanding where your journey's at and what you need to be doing. Let go of what is no longer serving you, so that now all the things that you've been trying to manifest, you've made space for it. Okay, and don't let go of your vision, your goal. Vibrate on that energy, okay? The manifestation energy, vibrate like you have it already, okay? There's something that these are things I teach my children, okay? But anyway, back to this energy. So you came through from a very etheric, divine energy being to being manifested as your mother's child, okay? And there was something that just flashed up into my head. Yes, some of you may feel very uncomfortable in this human body. It can feel very restrictive because your lifetime before this one was just pure ether energy, just literally zapping around the place. Yeah. And because your vibration has had to slow down to manifest into flesh and bone, you find it very restrictive. You may feel sometimes that because you can't move as fast as you can, it can offset depression in you sometimes. It may make you feel like you're bipolar sometimes, and then it can just make you feel really flipping lazy, because it's like this feels more like a prison than a body, because you can't zap around as fast as you are. So again, it's about bringing things into balance. Just calm yourself down to a certain point. Know that you are in human form in this lifetime. Don't exhaust your body, because you need it. There's longevity in you still. Okay, and just work with what you can in these moments in time. Okay, cleanse your emotions as well, because what they've just shown me is you carry a lot of emotional baggage that isn't yours as well. Okay, and it feels as though you have absorbed a lot of whatever your mum has been through, to the point where her traumas feel like your traumas, or what has happened is you have almost copied the same cycle that her life went through, whether you knew it or not, because you absorbed a lot of her energy. Firstly, in the spirit form, as an invisible friend, you're her guardian angel. You absorbed a lot. She's manifested you as a child because of that profound love. The love she had for you while you was her guardian angel is a love that she never experienced. So when you was born, she poured all that love into you, because there was that familiar, she just felt familiar with your energy already. So even coming into this world as a baby, you already carried a lot of her baggage. Don't forget as well, when you're in the womb, your mother's emotions is transferred to you too, okay? So you're carrying a lot of baggage that isn't yours. You're carrying a lot of trauma that isn't yours as well. There was a book, this is actually reminding me of a book that I've heard about. I haven't actually read it. I think, is it, it didn't start, it didn't start with me. Yeah, where it talks about how trauma is passed down through the womb. And when you are more or less like a chosen seedling, you will absorb all of that, and you'll go through the motions of things like you've experienced that trauma, okay, and you haven't. But it can keep you in almost like a chokehold until somebody recognizes what's happening and can help heal you and set you free from other people's trauma. Okay, so a lot of cleansing. Like if you're feeling moody or you're in a depression, but there's nothing that actually verifies how you're feeling, maybe this is something that you need to look into and start to cleanse. A lot of salt baths, cleansing yourself with lemons, cleansing your space, your auric field with frankincense and myrrh, camphor, sage, Palo Santos. These are just suggestions, because I'm a very firm believer of follow your inner guides. Okay, because what can work for one may not have the same effects on another. And I'll always encourage you to follow your own inner spirit and your own inner guides, okay? Never ever follow people blindly, because you have your own unique genetic build-up, okay? You come from a line of unique ancestors. You have probably a mixing of bloodlines in your ancestry too. Okay, so you need to learn to connect. Okay, so for example, you see me. My great grandmother was a white Scottish woman. Okay, all right. So I remember the first time this a Celtic energy connected with me, and I was just like, what? And then I was like, oh yeah, great grandma is Scottish, so of course that's in me too. Do you understand? So when I start to connect with energies and that kind of Stonehenge energy, I know from which direction of my lineage it comes from. Okay, so listen, the outside of you does not verify the inside of you as far as I'm concerned. And people need to just understand that and not be in a space of ignorance when it comes to things of that nature. Okay, so we've got through the rainbow. I feel it's like the more these energies can be expressed, is the more healing can take place for these divine beings to come out of hiding and bond together to do the work and to awaken other star beings, okay? We've got ancestral gifts, unlocking Oh gosh, I'm gonna sneeze and we say true word. Ancestral gifts, unlocking the spiritual gifts of your ancestors. Okay, the School of Atlantis. Okay, so your ancestors, you're unlocking the gifts of your ancestors. Okay, this is why they're taking you up. And you saw the video I did on cosmic surgery and signing of new contracts. Okay, you also have to release certain old contracts. Right now it's almost like in a dream state, but also the physical world, you're going through an awakening and you're going through emotion of healing. But through this is how you're going to learn to heal others too. Now, I don't know what energies decided to creep up in this reading to distract us of I miss you and want you back. I'm feeling two energies here. Two energies. So the first one is your cosmic ancestors, as much as they are around you and supporting you in the physical realm, there's one in particular energy that misses you. It's like you guys were partners in crime, zapping around the ethers, being able to quantum jump and leap through different timelines because you are pure energy. And they're missing you, but they also understand the assignment, the mission that you signed up for. Okay? They didn't want to come. They didn't. I feel as though that energy has already done what you've done, and they were like, nope, I'm good. I'm not strong enough to do this a second time around. So it feels like on an energetic level, someone is missing you and wanting you back. Okay? It feels like, how can I explain it? It feels like it's a very childlike energy. Okay? If you have, so why have you done that? They may come. They may come back. And what I'm seeing is this energy misses you so much. They may come back to you if you choose, okay? As a son. This energy misses you very, very strongly. Yeah. Oh, bless. They will come back to you as a son. A mischievous son to that. A son that will never sit down. One that's always zip-zapping around the place, full of energy. Okay? Always got an idea or something to say. But at the same time, again, that love. So it's almost, again, like a cycle repeating, but in a different way. Because you're doing all the healing work and you're releasing a lot of your mum's trauma. And this energy that has been bound, like not bound to you in a bad way, but an energy that you just ebbed and flowed with on an energy level, misses you so much. They're willing to come forward, but as your son, they miss that love, that unconditional love and connection that you guys had, just doing your own thing. You may even dream of flying a lot, is what I'm picking up. And again, it almost feels as though, again, the owl energy that came through, always being in flight, always being free enough to just roam wherever you wanted to go. Wow, that looks like a lot. Let's see. Yeah, light worker, work for the light. So it's time for you to something you need to awaken within yourself. There is something that you need to really unlock and awaken in yourself. And you know what? It hasn't come out. Let me just double check. Because I'm just hearing, yeah. So hand in hand, you've got the School of Atlantis and then you've got Lemurian healing. So these are star planets that I'm not even going to say originate from. Because what I sense with a particular group of people is you have spent lifetimes on different planets. You do not originate from one, you originate from all, okay? And you've stopped by on every planet to help grow it, teach it. You learn from them as well. And once you finish your mission on one planet, you've literally like space hopped into every planet, okay? And this is why as well, something they're telling me, You may have one of those faces that no matter where you go, people feel like they know you, seen you before. Okay? So it's almost like you've you've been everywhere, that you just have that familiar face, and your energy is so calming and nurturing that people automatically find themselves in conversations with you. People can lose sense of time when they are around you. They talk to you like they've known you for years. There is just something comforting about your energy. Okay, yes, a cosmic vibration. And again, you've got double protection. You've got the protection of Asgard too. Okay. Cosmic vibration, and you've got soulmate. So that is so sweet. So this potential child that could come through, I picked up on a male energy of a son. It may not be, okay? It could be a girl, but I picked up on the energy of a son. And this little son is actually your little soulmate. It's like you're literally two peas in a pod. What I'm also picking up is that this child could even has the potential to be born in the same month as you and carry the same, if you believe in them, star sign, astrological sign as you. Okay? He's a very I'm picking up on it, yeah. Very cheeky. See, the thing is, he's a little boy, very cheeky, but will get confused as a girl. Okay, he's almost got this what is the word? I don't want to say it wrong. It's like he carries the duality of the masculine and feminine energy so well. He's boisterous, but yeah, very, very special child. But that is your little partner in crime. Wow. Is there anything else, Spirit and Cosmic Ancestors, for this read? It's been very, very different. Yeah, trust your heart. Okay, what they're telling me to tell you is a lot of things that you sense or see or dream, you need to really understand that these are not dreams. These are things that are happening, okay, to you. How can I explain this correctly? If you're having dreams and you're remembering, they're not dreams, okay? They're not even memories. These are things that are happening to you as you're traveling in the dream space, okay? When it almost feels like you're back in that etheric body of just being an energy ball. You're visiting places and these things are actually happening to you. Okay, and this is going to sound really weird, like when you're having certain dreams and your energy's being upgraded by these magnificent ancestors of yours, you may wake up in the morning feeling like, do you know what, I need to fast today, or I just need to be eating fruits today. Or you may wake up, and not to turn this a certain type of way, but your bowels may be extra active in that morning, and you're thinking, why? Okay, you need to understand that these are energy upgrades that are happening, and it kind of triggers you into a cleansing space automatically. So whether your bowels are really running or you're feeling nauseous, you're like, I don't really want to eat today, but I'll just keep my fluids up. This is happening for a reason. There's been an energetic shift that's been happening in your dream state, or quote unquote dream space, okay? Is there anything else? Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, source codes of the Navajo and crystalline DNA. All right. So this again, and this is the reason why, if your energy, your DNA is being upgraded, you're unlocking other strands of your DNA. This is what could be happening. Again, it's a cleansing that's happening. You may even be feeling right now the need to fast, and you're fighting. How does that saying go? The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. You may be trapped in that. Okay. Follow your guides. Follow your inner guides. And the source of Navajo. You may have a connection to this tribe. Something that needs to be unlocked within you. Okay? There's a connection there for you that you need to decipher. Okay? All right. And the last two cards, because I don't want a long ass read, but we've got the frequency of creation has come out, and also the ancestors want you to know, think outside of the box. Freedom comes from not following conventional norms. Convention doesn't work for you because of the being that you are. Okay? You can shift through so many things and you learn your lessons very quickly. When I say that, like, you can study something and pass it almost immediately. You may have been somebody who's bounced around from Christianity to Buddhism to Judaism. Like, you are almost like a walking library. Nothing conventional works with you, and I can guarantee you've taken little bits from everywhere and applied them to your life in some way, shape or form, because it's a memory, something that you remember doing, okay, through the multitude of lifetimes that you've had, okay, through different timelines. And they're also showing me that some of you can actually, I'm not sure exactly what it's called. Is it lucid dreaming, lucid walking? You're experiencing this in your awakened state, where it's, you can be sitting in a room. It's almost like astral projection, and you can literally project yourself somewhere else and see exactly what's going on and then come back to yourself. Please don't be afraid of your gifts and allow them to grow. And I know it's something that you cannot control right now, but in time you will learn exactly how to control it. Yeah. And I feel like through the Lion's Gate portal, this is why the protection of Asgard has come out twice. Before the Lion's Gate open, this is what it felt like was happening. It felt like a lot of spiritual and psychic attacks were happening to you. It's like somebody or something, an energy, was trying to prevent certain awakening happening. True word, sorry. Okay? Someone was trying to F around with your mental capacity, that hoping you wouldn't be able to understand what is happening to you. Let me make something very clear. When you are on your path of greatness, when you are so close to a manifestation or like a promise you keep yourself, like, I'm not going back to that energy, I need to do better for myself, and you're working hard towards it. As they say, new levels, new devils will come out and try to rock you off your center. They haven't done that. These people don't know who and what you are, and that you are divinely protected, okay? Stay on track, stay on path. You've got this, we've got this, okay? We're all here for moral support and upliftment of each other, okay? So don't allow anything that is trying to promote a negative mindset in you, or I can't do it, or no. Shoulda, woulda, couldas, no. Okay? I'm seeing got me tongue tied. I'm seeing Archangel Michael with his sword up. Like, nah. Okay? He's defending and protecting you while you're on this journey of self-discoverment. If that's a word, oh my God, self-discovery. Okay? As you're reintroducing yourself to you, as you are remembering who you are to the core of you. Okay, there is a lot happening at this moment in time. A lot of awakening is happening. People are realizing who and what they are. All right, and you're safe. That's the most important thing that you need to know, is that you are safe. Okay, you chose this path for a reason, and it's all going to become very, very clear very, very soon. Okay, is there? Okay, I'm going to close this reading down, and I hope that this resonated with you. And as always, I'm going to leave you with some positive energy and words of encouragement. Okay, we've got, oh, nice. I always like two more, please. All right. We've got Inner Alchemy, which says, inner alchemy is achieved when you react to fear with love. Yeah, don't be afraid. Okay. do not be afraid. Do not give up on yourself. Do not give up on your journey. I'm sure that you have transmuted and transformed and alchemized so much energy already. Yes, reflection. See all aspects of yourself through the reflection of the one who mirrors your hidden self. Okay? I'm going to read that again. Reflections. See all aspects of yourself through the reflection of the one who mirrors your hidden self. And I've read that and I'm hearing children for some reason. Freedom. Follow your heart and nurture your soul with love. Follow your heart and nurture your soul with love and freedom to grow. All right? So beautiful, beautiful family. I really hope that these messages are resonating with you. They're making sense on some level. There's so much energy coming through and different like paradigms and storylines that are coming out. Sometimes it's so hard to keep up with them. I'm literally having to write stuff down now because I'm being flooded with so much information. But anyway, if this message did resonate with you, please do like and subscribe, leave a comment, give me a thumbs up. And again, it is such an honor to be doing what I do and just to see the connections that are being made. The connections that are being made. So beautiful family. Once again, thank you so much for those who have subscribed. It's an honor to be of service to you all. I've got some good big things happening behind the scenes that I want to share with you guys very soon, and I'll keep you posted on that. But until next time, I'll see you on the next one. Namaste, and sending you nothing but unconditional love. Bye.
Why did this lucid dream will come as silence? So keep dreaming, babies, and stay woke.